Hey, 2 videos in a short amount of time. Who would have thought? But I have been getting a lot of questions on this Recto Verso card holder, and people have been asking, well, especially people that know me, have been asking me if this has now replaced my everyday wallet, and the answer is actually no. As much as I enjoy it and as much as I like its size and functionality, this is what I consider to be a full-size wallet. And I don't need a full-size wallet every single day. I feel like it's just a little bit too much for me. And if you're interested in knowing what my full-size wallet, what my daily wallet is, it is actually a Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder. Now I have switched this up a few times, especially for like videos and things, and I've tried to use card holders as much as I can, but I always come back to this item because it is so convenient for me. And this is an item that the very first time I purchased it was in the monogram with fuchsia interior, and I ended up selling that one because I was like, it is huge and I just can't find a use for it, and I don't want to carry 2 things. And then over the summer I was carrying some really small handbags, and I thought maybe I could not get rid of my mini pochette, but leave the mini pochette at home, and I was sort of experimenting with that, and I ended up getting another one of these to just try to keep my keys from moving around in my bag. Now I don't have a lot of keys. I have the massive Honda key and I have my house key. Now I could add more keys to it. House key. I could add more keys to it if I wanted to add like the key to my parents' house, the key to my in-laws' house, my work key, a work key, but I don't. I have no desire to carry those things with me every single day. I don't need them every day, so I'm one of those people that if I don't need it, I'm not going to carry it with me. I want to condense and have things smaller. But one of the reasons I like this is because I have this older car that has no push to start. It doesn't have a fob. It has an actual key. It hasn't really scratched anything in my car. It's not a very sharp key like my house key, but I do need it to get in the car. So to be able to go into a store like Target and open this up, have my cards back here in this slot, pay for something with a card, close it back up, and then already have my keys in my hand, that is a very big deal. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, you could do the same with this item. True, because it does have this attachment. The problem with this is that the attachment is so long. This is so much longer than this. When I put it in my bag, it tends to get tangled up and you have to put the keys somewhere, and it's a little bit too much. So same with my clay. I tend to use my clay to like maybe store things in smaller bags as like the mini pochette's baby. The mini pochette's mini, but I don't attach my keys to this because it's just too long, and it really bothers me. Same with the clay. I think this is just too long of a chain, and so I keep the keys in the mini pochette if I'm going to use this or the clay. Another thing that people have said, they're like, but your cards are exposed and they could fall out. Hold up here. Let's just take a minute. My cards, I only have 3 cards. My cards are currently in here right now, right? My cards are in here. If I put my cards in here, aren't they more exposed here than they are here? Like, I don't understand that, because if I were to take a card, right, and put it, right? So in my bag, this is how my card would sit, versus in my bag, this is how my cards sit. It is actually stitched up at the two, like that is completely stitched up. Glazed, I guess, and that is completely glazed. So the only way a card could potentially fall out of here is if it came out the bottom, right? But when I go to pay for things and when I use this as a wallet, the bottom is not exposed because I don't open it like this. I hold it like this. I'm actually holding it at the bottom. And so I take out my card, I pay, and then I put the card back in, and it doesn't, so I feel like it's less exposed, and if it gets kind of thrown around like in a Neverfull or a Speedy, if it gets thrown around in there, I think it's safer than in something that literally it is exposed here. Just me. I haven't had any cards fall out of this. I have had cards fall out of my Chanel card holder. Just slide right out. Going along with that idea, I have also had card holders, not this one obviously because it's a lot bigger, but my smaller card holders. I didn't bring one in here, but you know, a standard card holder. I have had them fall out of bags, specifically the Palm Springs mini backpack, because it has that flap that falls down. I've had a card holder fall out onto the ground with all of my cards in it, because my husband was rummaging around in there looking for his phone, which he's stuck in there. But still, I've had card holders fall out of things. I think card holders are really hard to find in larger bags, and I am always worried that a card is going to slide out of a card holder, much more so than this. And so this is a lot smaller, right, than this. And so it fits into my, I use mini bags all the time anyway, so I feel like it is a lot less likely. It's bigger than a card holder, so it's not going to get lost, but it's smaller than this, and it frees up a lot more space. Now, I don't have any cash right now. If I had cash, I would either throw it in my mini pochette, or I would put it in a Bastia change purse, or I have the Louis Vuitton change purse as well. I would probably not put it in here. I do sort of keep this at 3 cards. Anything else just goes in the mini pochette. Like, it has a ton of room. It's a mini pochette. So I put it in the mini pochette, and then I feel like that's a good spot for any additional things that I need. But really, I only have 3 cards. But if I needed like our medical cards or our medical insurance cards, we never carry those because they are digital. So if I needed that, I could put that in the mini pochette. I don't need to put a whole bunch of cards in here. Same with if I was ever going to carry a loyalty card. I don't know. I could put it in there as well. Literally everything is digital. Speaking of that, oh look, it's the cat again. Somebody asked if, every time, somebody asked if I would change out of this if I had a push to start car. I don't know, because I don't have a push to start car. I still definitely need my key pouch. But because I like the size of it, and because I feel like I've gotten so used to using this, I don't really see myself switching from using this, just because I have a key that wouldn't necessarily need this. The other thing with that is, I know my husband has a push to start car. He has it's an Infinity, and so he has to like go up and he has to like touch the door handle, so that when we put our daughter in the back, like he has to unlock he has to walk up to his car door first, touch the door handle, and then like walk around and open up her car door. I think I would probably just push the button on the key fob, if that were an option, just to open the back door first. Or oftentimes I've got groceries, so I probably want to open the hood. I would want this out anyway, and I would want, I would probably just keep things the way they are. Probably. Can't say for sure, but probably. So if you are looking, and you guys, this is the Empreinte leather one. This is the most expensive one that they have. I want the Epi. I want the Epi leather one because I have another Epi leather piece, and it is so durable, and I think that would be awesome. And then I would have a trifecta of key holders. It's terrible. No one needs 3 key holders. But I'm always afraid that they're going to stop making these, because there are more push to start. There is a lot more electronic. There are a lot more electronic keys out there. I am afraid that they're going to stop making these, thinking that nobody wants something for keys. Like Chanel Can you find a key holder for Chanel anymore? I don't think so. YSL has one. I'm tempted. I'm really tempted. It's not very popular. Like, I haven't seen too many people use it, and I kind of wonder why. Like, what's up with that? Why doesn't anyone ever use the YSL one? I know Prada has one. But anyway, I'm always afraid that the cat is also afraid. But I'm always afraid that they're going to stop making this because they're going to think that it's not a popular item. Louis Vuitton, do not stop making this. People love this thing. So I can't even remember what to say. Oh, this is the Empreinte leather, very durable. Nope, can't even remember what my train of thought was there. But I mean, and I'm old, so it's not like, okay, if I have the monogram one, if I get another one, like, that'll last me all my life, right? Like, even if they stop making them, that will last me all my life, because I don't have that many years left. And if I do, I'm not even going to remember what a key is, let alone how to use one. So I'll be passing this down to my daughter. She loves these, by the way. She, at one time, I was thinking about selling. I was like, maybe I don't need to. And I was going to sell the monogram one. She cried. She cried her eyes out and held it to her chest. Like, I think she just associates these now so much with mommy. And she wants one. I think she wants the one with the pink interior. So I hope they still continue to make that, and I'll have to get her one, get a house key. Anyway, I highly suggest ordering this from Louis Vuitton. Oh, price. That's what I was going to say. This is the Empreinte leather one, and it is $400, right? This thing with tax is outrageous. It's like $600. A little over $600. I ordered a second one because my mom's birthday is coming up and I was going to give it to my mom, but I was just kind of like, Mom, what do you think of my new wallet? Do you like it? That'd be perfect for you, right? It fits into small bags and you can put your keys. And she's like, nope, I don't like it. So I sent it back because I would rather get her something that she would get a lot of use out of. And I realized on the receipt, like, exactly how expensive it was. So good investment piece. I'm glad I got it. Definitely not selling it. Would never return. I'm never going to part with this. I do love it. But for my everyday, this is my everyday. This and the mini pochette.